Peace. All right, so my name is Dina Bryant. If you are new to my channel, I do these inspirational videos several times out of the week, just basically showing you guys my life and telling you guys the things that I've been through, that I've gone through, and that I grew through. Okay, so in today's video, I wanted to focus on, not listening to other people. Okay, so before I had gotten a shower, I was thinking, what video can I do, right? And I thought about this one scenario, okay? So at the age of 18, I had my oldest child. So if you guys are new to my channel, I have 4 children, and I had my oldest child. And I remember I was staying with a friend of mine, okay? And that friend, I was staying with a friend and his father, okay? And so when I was staying there, they allowed me to stay there, and it was a really dope experience, okay? Because one, all right, I had thought that all all African guys were mainly the same, okay? And the reason being so is because I know someone who was dating African guys, and the way the African guys were, they was like dominating. So I just thought that all African guys were the same, but they not. They not. I know. Don't come for me, okay? Don't come in the comments for me, okay? So I was staying with my friend and his father, and me. It was me and my oldest child at the time staying there. And I remember his father, my friend's father, he was like that he was a psychic, right? And that he could tell people's future or whatever it is like that. And so at this particular time, I wanted my apartment. I wanted an apartment of my own so bad. And it was just because I wanted an apartment, right? I had a child. I didn't want to stay with people. I just wanted my own, apartment, my own privacy or whatever it was. And it was a dope experience because I learned so much from them, right? They was like so amazing, so cool, so kind and giving. Just they was it, okay? So anyway, I remember the father, he was like, all right, let me see your hand and I could tell your future. So he was like, what question do you want to ask? So I asked him, I was like, will I get my own apartment, right? And he looked at my hand, right? He was looking at my hand, like reading the lines, or I don't know what he was doing, but he was looking at the hand. And he was like, you will never have your own apartment. Honey, you talking about devastated. I was so devastated. I was so upset. And I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know. It just said you will never have your own apartment. I was so fucking hot, okay? So don't listen to people, okay? You have the power to use your discernment and understand, overstand that just because somebody said it, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen in your life, okay? Because for sure, I have my own apartment, honey. I done had 2 apartments already. So you can't believe what people say. And I'm going to give you 2 other scenarios. So every year around income tax time, I always go through this frenzy, right? I always go through this, right? So my 2 youngest children, right? So I told you guys I have 4 children. My 2 youngest children, they father, we be like on a thing where so he be saying he gonna claim the kids, then I say I'm gonna claim the kids or whatever it is. So last year I had paid, you do not want to know, okay? I had went on this psychic website, okay? And I had asked this psychic, was I going to get, I know, honey, I know, the ones that be doing the taxes, and you got somebody else that's saying they gonna claim your kids. Honey, I know you feel this. I know you feel this, honey. You be sweating tax time. So anywho, I had paid for this psychic. I had went online, got this psychic. Honey, I did about 5 psychic readings, okay? One just wasn't satisfying enough for me, okay? I had to hear it over and over and over and over and over again. So the first cycle was basically saying like, no, I wasn't going to get my full refund. The second cycle was like, they see me getting a refund, but it wasn't going to be the whole thing. The third cycle was like, my refund was going to be delayed. It just kept on going. And I was so stressed out. Okay, I was so stressed out because I called my youngest children's father and I was asking him, I was like, did you claim the kids? And he was like, I think sometimes my youngest children's father, like, and who he is, not like love him because I want to get back with him, but love him for the person that he is. And I have love for all my children's father, okay, because if it wasn't for them, okay, I would have not learned the tremendous, amazing lessons out of life that I needed to learn in order for me to be the person that I am today, okay? And in order for me to not attract what I attracted once upon a time. So anyhow, move forward. So I asked him, I was like, did you claim the kids? So he was like, he was like, why? Right? And just instead of just telling me, he didn't do it. Right? But I think sometimes he do it like to try to get the best of me. I don't know. Or to see like how I'm going to react or whatever. And honey, I fall right into it. But no more. No more, honey. I done got slick. Okay? I done got with it. Like, no, I know he doing this so he could get my reaction. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. So I asked him and he was like, why? Asking me all these questions. And then to make a long story short, instead of me going all the way from north to south, okay, let me just get straight to the point. He didn't claim the kids. I got my full tax refund. Okay. That was the second time. The third time, listening to people again. Okay. I had did this psychic reading, right? And shout out to the young lady because one part I want to say she was accurate on far as like me meeting someone, right? But that other part, honey, it was not right. Okay, it was not right. So I did another reading. And it's like every year is always the same as their questions. Don't we do that? Like if we get a reading, it's always the same questions. When you gonna meet somebody? Do you see me having a lot of money in the future? Okay. Do you see my ex calling me? Like it's always the same exact thing. Do you see me getting a promotion? It's right. So I did the reading and the same thing, right? And I think it's all according to what energy that you put out, right? And like what you believe. And like I said, using your discernment. So this psychic, she had showed me cards. And when she showed me cards, I had seen like green stuff. It was like a skeleton with like green, like glow in the dark lines. And to me, you know, it's all according to the way you perceive things. My perception of it was I'm getting tons of money, right? Her perception and what she said the cause meant, right? That it meant that my money, it was going to take longer and I wasn't going to get my full refund. So it's all according to your perception. And again, I got my full refund. So my thing is, do not listen to other people, okay? Or, you know, sometimes people will try to tell you, they'll say, I don't think you could do this, or I don't think you could do that. Oftentimes they telling you those things because they don't see that for themselves. Like if someone don't see themselves becoming a millionaire, there's no way they gonna be able to say, oh yeah, sis, I believe in you. I believe that you gonna be a millionaire one day, because they don't see it for themselves. If you ask somebody that don't have an apartment or don't have a house, who never had a house, right? And you ask them, you like, oh, you know, do you think I'm going to have a house one day? Chances are they may say no, because, or if they don't see it for themselves, they may say no because they don't see it for themselves. People only could tell you certain things. They can only tell you what they see for them. If they don't see themselves living in a blissful state, being in a healthy relationship, in a healthy, happy relationship, It's no way they gonna see that for you, right? We all hear this saying, misery loves company, and it's so true. Okay, so my whole thing is, don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out listening to other people telling you what it is, what your future is gonna be like, or whatever. And I'm not saying not to get readings, because I still would get readings. I still would get readings, you know. But my whole thing is use your discernment. You have the power to accept it or to reject it. You do not have to just outright be like, oh, well, this is what it is, or whatever. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourself. Make sure you're fucking with you. Make sure you know who you are, okay? And with that being said, I love you guys.